Hey, I'm Nathan, co-founder of Bomfather. Now, have you ever allowed your kids to do something irresponsible in front of you, but told them to never do that thing by themselves so that they don't do something really, really dumb, but in the end they do it, and in the most outrageous way possible? Well, Bomfather can help solve your problems. Well, not exactly for your children, per se, but for child processes that are created by your programs. And I mean, I would know best because I was the kid I was just talking about. So we're going to be talking about Bomfather's policy inheritance. And it sounds kind of simple and unassuming, but it can have some pretty crazy implications. Now, normally, policies are complicated and that leads to security holes and everything. But we have simplified this whole thing. And I guess instead of me explaining it to you guys, let's just actually see it in action. So, I guess in this demo, we're kind of going to go over 4 different files. And in the first one, we have main.go, and literally all it does is read a secret and print out that secret. Then, we have a secret, just a simple number, and both the secret and main.go are both in the code folder. So the secret, main.go. And then we have a file called build.py. And literally all it does is it builds and runs main.go. Not very complex. And last but not least, we have our config, our Bomfather config policy. So there's 2 pieces to this, and both are pretty simple. The first of which is saying that we want to secure the code folder, meaning we want to make sure that the secret and the main.go are both secure. And then the second piece, this guy over here, allowed executable, is saying that build.py has read access in the code folder. Now, normally, this policy would not work at all, since build.py calls main.go. So it reads main.go, reads data in main.go, but main.go has to read a secret, which is also in the code folder. So in reality, this policy should not work because main.go does not have access to actually read the secret. This is where our Bomfather inheritance comes into play. You see, when build.py runs, it creates a child process, main.go, and main.go inherits the permissions of build.py. So now main.go can read data in the code folder. So when build.py runs, it calls main.go with read permissions. Then main.go gets read permissions and is able to read a secret. If we were to just run main.go by itself, it would not be able to read the secrets since it does not have any permissions in this policy. All its permissions that it has when running build.py are inherited. So let's actually run it. And first we can run our agent. And right here with our config. And then we can run build.py. And we got our secret. And it worked because we were able to read main.go, read inside the code folder, and then main.go inherited the policy and was able to read the secret, which is also in the code folder. Now, if we were to just run main.go, it should not work. Go run main.go. We were not permitted to do that since main.go does not actually have any permissions in the policy. And we can do the same thing if we do sudo run main.go. Same thing. We were not able to read data, read the secret from the code folder. So normally in a policy, if we were to list out build.py, main.go, the secrets, it would lead to us being able to run main.go by itself without build.py. With the Bomfather policy, we don't have this problem since main.go only inherits those secrets. Thanks for watching.